Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. We're here today to do a reading for Moon in Taurus. Yeah, not Sun in Taurus, but the Moon is in Taurus today, solo, with several beautiful planets, and it really looks like it is a great day for all of us. I just want to tell everybody I love y'all. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes. Those of you who are loyal and come in and share time with me. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all. We have really been through the gauntlet the last 2 weeks, right? We've went through the lunar portal, and then now we've come through the sun portal. All kinds of good feelings, emotions are springing about us. I pulled the card today of truth, Alethea, right? And it states that when people speak the truth, you can literally feel it. You understand it, you know it when truth is spoken. And so today we're going to kind of get to the bottom of some of the truths that are going on in our society as a collective, because we all share and are sharing the same feelings, right? So let's go about, let me pull my moon book out here. And, today already the moon has went through Mars, Saturn, and at 12:19 comes into Jupiter. And I just want you to know I started this program at 11:11 for the moon in Taurus, which is about higher vibrations. And so I'm thinking that we might be fired up into expanding into our more parental, motherly nature, that we are, kind of looking about us and expanding our views, expanding our horizons, and realizing that we and our children are worth so much more than what we're given credit for, right? And our husbands and our mates and our fathers, and I'm talking about all of us in general, all of us in Taurus today, right? We want to stand up for truth. We want to stand up for what is right. And we got this Jupiter at 12:19, which means expansion of ideas. And then we go into Saturn again, which is going to be fired up again. And Saturn is all about hard work, ideas, just building something. And so is Taurus. It's all about building something to last, right? That's what Taurus represents, is our material needs, manifesting the things that we need to make our lives very nice, very loving, very kind, very gentle, very aesthetic, or however anybody wants their life to be. I love, and I like gentleness. I like gardening, flowers. So, I like that soft, gentle life. And let's see, world builders and world bridgers. I've got the notes here for us today. So, it's up to us to begin working on our ideas, what our future we would like it to look like. And as we're the moon in Taurus today, feeling these things, begin to think about them and getting ready to build this new place that we are wanting to create around us, this new world. We have Venus, sure enough. Yep. And Scorpio. 3 makes me think of collaborations and the collective and in general, like we're all thinking and working alike. We're all taking deep dives and looking into what is going to make us truly happy, right? We don't want to play around anymore. We've got business to take care of. We've got a world to create, and we need the things to make our, just make life pleasant and more easy and not so hard. And this is going to take us standing up for ourselves, right? We're going to have to stand up against the narcissist politicians, narcissist bullies, people that think that it should be the way it's always been. And we know that we don't want that way anymore. We are ready to change. I've got us some charms. And the first one that we come out with is the Black Swan. You don't rare comes to mind because you hardly ever see a black swan. Most of them are white, and swans mate for life. So, this could be about somebody who is, mated for life through love. This also could be exposing, let's see, I don't know what to think of the black swan. If you guys have any idea, let me know. I'm going to look that up in symbolism because it's so beautiful and graceful, and the black swans will definitely get your attention out on a lake. Tell you the truth, I've never seen a black swan. And so if you have, let me know. And if you know what it means, let me know. And next to it, we got this beautiful pink flower, and it's all about nature. Maybe bringing out the things that we haven't seen. We got the bunny, fruitfulness and abundance. We got the purple unicorn, la 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 la. Oh my God, and the next one is just going to blow my mind. I caught a glimpse of it, I'm not sure. Look, the purple unicorn. And then we have the star of as above, so below. I love this star. It's two triangles intertwined. One part of the point is towards heavens and one point is towards earth. Equality in all things, equality in all things. As above, so below. Yeah. Okay, that is beautiful. That's the first time I ever pulled that star. And I definitely believe as above, so below. What is good in the heavens is good to have here on earth. Sharing, caring, love, family, building a world that we can be proud of. And I'm talking about, we're family all around the world, right? That's how I feel. I don't know about you, but even the animals and the trees are part of my family. They're in my DNA. It's part of my life. What can I say? They help create who I am. They're a part of me. And I'm a part of them. And we're a part of nature, right? And that's just what it all boils down to. Okay, let's pull an animal card. And we are doing a reading for the energies today of Moon in Taurus, right? And it looks like we're taking some a Venusian, romantic, loving, deep dives into ourselves because we got Scorpio there, right? And we possibly could take these loving dives as a collective, okay? And, to love ourselves is to love God. When you love you are loving your creator. Vision. Yeah, we're looking at vision today. Imagine a clear picture of the life you want to create and use it as your guide on your soul's journey. Let your vision inspire you to take courageous steps towards your dreams today. I believe we have here a beautiful hawk, which is a bird of prey. And it seeks out what it wants to have with sharp precision. It looks ahead, it looks to the side, and it looks to the behind, it looks all around. And it chooses what it wants to devour. And we are no different. Like, if we have a passion, we will begin to step forward into that passion and pulling it apart and working on it and keeping it going and finding joy in it. So we're only going to move forward in whatever it is we love once we start doing it, whether we're afraid or whether we're brave. Some of us, aren't as brave as the hawk that'll just fly up on its prey and take it. Some of us are stand backers, I'm one. I stood back for a long time. I still stand back. Every time I come on here, I have to convince myself that that it's going to be okay and I'll be accepted. But that's normal for me because, I've always been somewhat of an outcast and it was always hard for me to get accepted and have friends. But the world is changing. More and more people are like I am now. They're more spiritual. They're more open minded than when I was born into the world, and we were all kind of isolated out as new creatures that were coming into this planet in order to change this world. We kind of had to stand back and kind of watch what was going on around us to see and figure out what in the world were we going to do. And not a lot of us had the predator instinct. Most of us felt like we were the prey, right? Right. Yeah, and that hurts when you feel like you're the prey. Yes, but we overcome because fear is not real. It just means we've never done something before, and in order to take that step to do it, we have to be brave. And if we don't have bravery, we have to cultivate it, and it takes time. It's like any seed you plant to have the courage you need. You may need to plant that seed into the Mother Earth, and she can help you grow courage. Now, remember this: anytime you ever want to grow anything with Mother, be prepared for the trials and lessons or the new leaves coming out and the new blooms coming out and the die off and the new, because that's how we are as plants. We have things that die off while new things are being born. And that's how it is as a world as well, because if there's something being destroyed, like right now, the system and stuff is being destroyed in this world, you can bet something new is being built underneath. That's a better structure to hold the world up or the people up. Yes, yes. When one thing falls apart, God's always got something in its place. It never goes all the way down. Especially now that we have this beautiful collective. I was trying to think of what cards to use today, so I think we're going to start out with Gaia. And what would you tell us about the feelings and the emotions we're having after we are just post these eclipses and beginning on building this new world? What would you suggest to us, Mother Gaia, would be our strongest way to move forward? Mother, Father, Gaia, I've been told that Mother Nature is Mother and Father Nature. We know this because we are male and female. We know this because there's male and female everything. And if there's male and female everything, then Mother Nature is male and female too. And I was told this a few days ago, not to forget the seed of the Father, because the seed is as important as the womb and the creatrix of the Mother. We have Eight of Earth, Mother Gaia speaking. She stands here as a shaman. She stands there And to me, it looks like love and caring and light and colors. And I'm not sure. Let's see, 8. Oh, this is mastery. Master number 8. Master yourselves. Master your temple. You know, Mother doesn't expect us to be perfect. This is Taurus too. This is an Earth sign, so we are doing Moon and Taurus. So let's talk about Earth signs. We're not always the cleanest, and that's why I don't got my big camera on. Because I have a messy bed and stuff, and I'm not sure what people would think of me to see all my books and everything all spread out. But Earth signs are kind of messy. So, I talk about a lot of tarot card readers that talk about how you got to keep your space all up and keep everything clean and spotless. Now, my room isn't dirty, but I do get cluttered. But, life is messy, right? We clean it up the best we can, or we wait till it's time to clean it up. And, to be a highly spiritual doesn't mean everything is perfect. In fact, to be highly spiritual can mean that everything can fall apart at any time sometimes. It's expecting the unexpected, but still holding your spine straight, still looking God in the eye with your truth, whether you're weak or strong or whatever you think. Now, this is somebody building. This is us as a collective building our new mental, emotional, spiritual energies up, and our feelings about how the world is running and what we think we need to be done. This is a mother's. These are the collective of the divine feminines rising up through strength and courage. They our divine feminines are going to be stepping into the scenes really quickly with a lot of truths and a lot of power. And if you're one of them, I salute you, because we need them out in the political force. We need educated, logical, intelligent, strong, and forceful, truthful divine feminines everywhere. We need to plant them everywhere, and we need to plant those seeds in our daughters. And it is time. It's time. We're going to rise up. It's going to take time too, but we're going to do it. We're going to stir this world up just a little bit with the power and magic and command. And she cares for every living thing on this planet, because she is created of every living thing on this planet. Evolution, Eve. She's created of everything. Mother Earth is, many things. She has things that are seen and unseen. She is a world between worlds. This tells me we have a beautiful, beautiful future to look forward to. And many of us are using our intuition as we're moving forward. We're not so much as listening to the rules as we are listening to the spirit that's talking to us and taking us there. That staff, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, while everything is falling down around us, the world as it is now, we will not fear evil, nor shall we fear death. We let it die. Let the world die to be reborn again, right? A lot of people are afraid of death. There's nothing the matter with death. Oh, look at that. I don't even know why that, but we're going to take it. We've got cancer, water here, Number 7, and the why. We are moving forward through the deep waters, through the depths, through the deaths, through the, I don't mean literal deaths, I'm talking about politics. I'm talking about old ways of the old patriarchy dying. You know, yeah, those that are pro-life, but they let people go homeless and starve to death and shoot babies when they're crossing rivers with their mothers. Yeah, they're not pro-life. They're liars. They're pro-liars. Remember that. Don't be in team with them, because the karma that's coming for them is coming for all of them that agree with them. And it is the days of justice. Because again, like I say, things have to be destroyed in order for things to be built up. And that's exactly where we're moving. We as mothers want to make sure we teach our children to do the right thing for the right reasons as we move into this new world, because they're going to be the ones that get to take control of it. Teach them the right thing for the right reasons. Father them and mother them, as well as their fathers should mother and father them, because we are both. And it's time that we stood up and let it be known that every one of us are equal. Men are not better than women. Women are not better than men. We're equal. We're equal in every way. They might be bigger and stronger than us, but who knows if we worked out and powered up like they did from the time they're taught as boys. Who knows, we might be quicker and more leaf. You know, we might be able to do whatever just like they do. It's our destiny and our desire to be considered equals amongst men. Heck, I think children can be smarter than people sometimes, adults. I think really children should be heard too. Their opinions. They have a different view of things. I think everybody should let their children speak their voice. You know, I don't mean you should let your children talk down to you. What I mean is, if they have an opinion or an emotion, they should be allowed to express it, because that helps them grow in you too. Because out of the mouth of babes. Out of the mouth of babes. Intuition. Listen to your intuition when it comes to your children. They're going to need new directions, because we're not going to be the same world, and we don't want it to be the same world. You know, more important things are needed to teach our children to learn to love themselves and to listen to who they really are deep down inside, because that's the intuition they need too. They need to listen to the difference between what their soul tells them is right and what their soul tells them is wrong. And you know it tells us if we do something we're not supposed to do, everybody knows we feel it. Right? Right. We usually feel it. Which is good, thank God, because it keeps us all lined up, right? But we're moving into this new world, and we want to begin to act like we're moving into a new world. And we want to build a world on truth, exposure. We want to expose the evil that is going on in the world that's been hidden from us, the lies, the manipulation. We want to expose the things that have been hidden. And they're not going to be pretty. Because, you know, after you get so rich and you've had so many experiences, you know, and you tend over into the dark side, you're bored with the light, and you start doing dark things, that can go very, very deep. Very, very deep. And these are the things that we want to tear down and expose during this new Aquarian age that we are in. And in Taurus today, the feelings are, what can I do? How can I help? Where am I going? What is the destination at my end road? And these are healing energies that are coming in as well. And they change the perception from a darkness to a light. Because we are going to change the world, and we're all going to have to participate and teach our children in participating, teach our spouses if they don't know in participating. You know, we've lived through this drug addicted, illusionary, we're asleep world while everybody just does whatever the hell they want to do. Now we have heaven on earth, all is becoming one, as above, so below. And we need to play the part as well. We want to play the part. Yeah. What's this say? Light up your chakras. Power up your energy. Be the voice. Be the voice. Be a voice for God. Be a voice for man. Be a voice for the animals. Be a voice for the plants. Be a voice for the water. Be a voice for the air. Be a voice for the earth. And be a voice for the fire of creativity and passion. And as quick as things fall down to the ground and burn, will be as quick as we build it back up. With all these beautiful keys of the rainbow colors, with all these energies. X. Yeah, X. We completed the X across America with the solar eclipse, right? Set the world on fire. And look, he's got the hammer and the scroll. Or is that a chisel? He got the hammer and the chisel. He'd be sculpting it out. Light your fires, cleanse your energies, prepare yourselves for the new world to come, and think about what you want, and not just about what's good for you, but remember what's good for you is good for all of us. And as a collective, we must come together and think like a collective, right? Okay, so new moon in Taurus. I am looking for my moon cards. We moon, where are you at? We moon. Huh. Well, that's Gaia. Oh, I see. So since we have the moon in Taurus, let's go ahead and pull a couple of wee moon cards. I may have put that upside down. Don't want that. So we have a lot of fire in the collective, a lot of passion. And, you know, a lot of people have been thinking and dreaming and wondering, you know, about what we can do to change things on this planet. If you have something that would change and make your life better, then anything that would make your life better, more than likely would make everybody's life better. And we all deserve to have an inheritance while we're in this lifetime on this planet, inheritance of safety, security, bountiful opportunities for our children, right? These are the things that, you know, we need and want for our children. We have a mountain to climb. We got a mountain to climb, but you know what? Taurus is a hard worker. Yeah, we're hard workers. All of us are. All of us got Taurus in us. We all going to get up, and we all going to move forward to creating that new world. Yeah, war of fire, new beginnings. I am awakening. I am awakening. Say it, I am awakening to my divine soul and recognizing that I am worthy of the earthly inheritance of abundance and that I do not need to do anything for it, for God has offered it to me for free. It is time I stood up for what I know to be true. Even if you did get everything for free, nothing would change. We'd all still have to work 4 hours a day, 4 days a week to continue to keep Mother Earth resourceful, growing, making sure we're not overtaking, making sure we're not undertaking. We need doctors and nurses to still do shifts. We need everything, but then we take the price tag and value off of everything, because really what's valuable and the one we need to watch over more than anything is Mother Earth, because she watches over us. And so our resources would be, a part of our, we'd be like little honeybees and stuff, just making the best little things on this planet for all creatures on this planet. I can't imagine what kind of creativity it would bring out. We would begin to breed geniuses, because they wouldn't have to work so hard. They'd have time to think, they'd have time to meditate, they'd have time to spend on their own self-development. Yes, we need to work 4 hours a day working for our planet, Mother Earth, she says would be plenty of time. And then the rest of those 20 hours would belong to us. We need to think of new ways to do things. We don't have to have a value on everything except human life or life itself. Life should be valued. And all things of life should be accessible to life, which means good care, good security, thriving conditions, and they're all around this earth. And that's how we should invest our energy, is in creating thriving conditions all around this earth for everybody and everything upon this earth. And, making sure not too much of this, not too much people, not too many animals, not too many trees, a wonderful balance of everything. Balancing things out. This is the new beginning. The new beginning. It is a dream. 6 of water, dreaming. Let's dream our future in. Let's create the dream, put it out in the collective, and the dream will become the future, because it's truth. We're speaking truth. Everything on this planet belongs to life. We are a part of life. We deserve as much a good life as anybody and anything, no matter what bracket we're born in, because we're all created equal. In the past, some could afford a great education. In the past, some couldn't. That ain't fair. In the past, some had they were born to wonderful money and privilege and opportunities. In the past, a lot weren't. We want to level that field, because we're all worthy. We're all created equal. I can't continue to say it. It's not a dream. It's reality. See the dolphins? It's going out through the collective. You know why I say that? Because dolphins have solar radar, and they can send messages across the ocean. Do you know that what's beneath the ocean, there's only one molecule difference between the ocean and the air. One molecule changes water into air, or one molecule changes air from water, or water into air into water. I'm not sure, but I know it's one molecule. And when you look out over the ocean, you don't see what's in the deeps of it. Same thing when you look through the air, you don't see the other worlds that are in it. Ancestors, the people that, ancient ones. A lot of people would call them ghosts. I call them waiting for their next incarnation. Families, most ancestors reside around the brightest light of their family. They don't go anywhere, they wait to be reborn. We all do. Some of us go to other planets and hang out until it's our time, cross the universe, go visit. But those are the ones who have ascended. Not everybody on this planet has ascended. Not everybody has seen the beauty of their highest self, their highest soul, their highest consciousness, their highest timeline, however you want to describe it, or God, their creator. But they will. They will. And these things will be something that people will begin to believe in again, to bring the dreams back, to bring joy back, to bring happiness, lightheartedness, happiness, funny. If you're all taken care of, you can find the simplest things to make you happy. It's amazing. I love you guys. Okay, and judgment. Yeah. It's all about this change that's coming, so don't be afraid. Be strong, be brave. Be strong, be brave. Teach your children to walk in truth, to love themselves, to be proud of who they are, and do the best they can. And you know what? You can't ask anybody else for any more than that. And you need to let your children know that's all you expect from them. Right? Right. We love our babies. All the babies. I'm talking about animals, every creature on this planet. We are the parents of, because we have the mind to either create an environment that they can thrive or destroy them. The power of man is very, very powerful. And we need to remember that we have the power of destruction and creation. And, we want to create something sustainable, not just for us, but for our children and our grandchildren. And we should really look seven generations into the future. And if we can't see 7 generations into the future thriving, then we need to change the system. And that's how we should look at it as we go into it, that we want to see 7 generations thriving. We have the stars here. Stardust. Receiving the information that the universe, wants us all to know. This is the truth. This is Alethea. It's our job to begin to protect this planet for 7 generations henceforth. It's our responsibility as the elders, as the olders, especially those that don't have children. This power is in you. Those of us, our children are grown and off doing stuff, and we ain't got nothing to do, to work for God and this planet and our children, not just our own grandchildren, but all the children are our children. It takes a village to raise a child, and everybody should think that every child is important enough that they would want to guide, lead, direct, and love it, whether they know it or not. Whether you know it or not, that's because we're all connected. That's just the way it is. And most of you do that. But it's hard when you got to worry about taking care of your own families. And I understand that. But we're riding the waves, here we go, of judgment. And we're holding course. The chariot again, moving and sailing onto new waters, into new lands, into new vistas, into a new place. And that's what the moon in Taurus wants to say to you today, that our life is going to get more simple. And we want to dream, hold faith, and believe, and talk the talk, and preach it to our children, that the day will come when everything will belong to everybody, and we will all have exactly what we need at the time we need it. And it'll be just like living on this giant earth ranch, that whatever you need, wherever you want to go, you just be picking up your phone and be like, I need to make an appointment, blah, 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 for, 7 days on your horse ranch. I would like to learn how to ride a horse. Thank you so much. Or 2 weeks or a month. Because really everybody should have 6 weeks vacation a year. Time enough to have an experience that makes their soul happy. That's pretty cool, I think. I really do believe that. If not 12 weeks. But, we'd be happy to get 6, right? And we're dreaming. But you never know. Dreams come true, especially if it is Alethea. And it sounds like the truth. If this sounds like Alethea to you, Alethea, we all belong to this planet. Money is nothing but a man-made thing. It's a pretend value, which gets us to be slaves, to work for them to make them more money so they think they in power. Your sister Taurus, the bull, says they've been using her the wrong way. They got all those bulls to represent the money markets. Well, she says she's going to knock them over. That they don't belong to them. That we use bulls on the farms. They're doing the wrong thing. Oh, look, prayer flags flying. And we're holding course. We're moving forward, and we are going to move into the truth. Yeah. The gift of life, water crone sage. Let's talk about the crone. Water crone sage would be, okay, give me a minute. I want to think of the crones are the oldest. Here, let me look at my thing. We got water signs here. That would be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. That would be the crone of Pisces. Yes. The gift of life, aloha. The last powers, we've just left, I think, the sign of Pisces and moved into Aquarius, right? For the 2,500 year cycle. And the crones are the oldest representatives in the zodiac. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, and I would say that Pisces, the end of the zodiac, which is Pisces is where the crucifixion of Christ happened during Pisces. We had a dark age during Pisces. It was really a dark era. And we are only just now really coming out of it, realizing that blood is a curse. You don't murder people and then claim that it's a holy thing because it just don't make sense, right? Right? And you don't pour blood over yourself because that's occult and devil work, especially of a murdered man. I'm sorry, I gotta speak it. Wash it. Wash it with the pure waters of the mother. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I go with Jesus' teaching. I believe he carried the Spirit of Christ with him. Do I think he was the Christ? No, because Christ was a long time ago, even before, Jesus, right? And I think that somehow, you know, that that was all a part of Moses's DNA that they put into that box and was, casting spells over it, chanting around it, creating an atmosphere and an environment around it. Okay, I ain't gonna go no further, but okay. Anyway, da 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 da. The gift of life. The gift of life. Truth is the gift of life. This world belongs to you. This land is your land. This land is my land. The only people we owe anything, the only creature we owe is our Mother Earth for providing everything for us. So everything should be invested into her, who is the abundant life force of our life. And water and earth and air and the fire, the elements, they love us. We love them because they have created a place that is a beautiful, magnificent experience. And it is through experiences that we come up out of the dream and we awaken to a beautiful world and a beautiful life. And this is what God, Holy Spirit, wishes for us. I'm going to draw one more card. I'm going to take it right off the top. Celebrating the universe, baby. Again, celebration time. Come on. So let's feel like, even if we ain't sitting in paradise right today, let's be happy that we're going to bring it in. And even if we don't live to see it, rest assured and play with your tarot cards and see if it don't tell you you will be back. That you're like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? I'll be back. And he did come back, didn't he? Incarnation, reincarnation. You are spirit. You are consciousness. You are a living creature of life and death. So when you leave this body and it wears out and you're done with this body, you will go to wait and manifest a new body for you to come back. A lot of people say they don't want to come back. I'll always come back. I love this planet. I don't find it so hard and tedious as everybody thinks. In fact, I gain strength, clarity. I love this Mother Earth. I love everything she does for me. And I will always come back to help the Mother. Always. She's the mother of these planets around us as well. She's the mother of the angels. She's the mother of heaven and earth, life and death. She's the living creature of the universe right here. The living universe is right here, the dragon. Bless the Mother. Bless her, bless her, bless her. Oh, don't let me forget to say bless the Father either. Okay? Because I love the Father. Don't get me